What's up, Shady Spotlight fam? Get ready because we're kicking things off with a deep dive into the legendary Bruce Springsteen. A new film, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, is hitting screens, and it's not just about the music, folks. We're talking about the man, the myth, the legend, and a pivotal moment in his career that redefined his sound. This movie promises to show us the making of the sparse, hushed, critic fave Nebraska album, a journey into the heart of an artistic breakthrough that still resonates today. You know, we've got to break it all down. But the story doesn't stop at the silver screen. We're also exploring the incredible personal connection Jeremy Allen White, who plays Springsteen, found with the boss himself. Get ready for some emotional revelations as White shares how a candid conversation about panic attacks forged a powerful tether to the iconic musician. This is the kind of realness you only get here. And speaking of inspiration, prepare to be amazed. We're uncovering Bruce Springsteen's ultimate, lifelong musical obsession, a moment in 1964 that he says changed everything. We're talking about the song and the band that ignited his passion and set him on the path to becoming the rock and roll icon we know and love today. This is a story you won't hear anywhere else. So, are you ready for all the gritty details, the emotional breakthroughs, and the surprising origins of a rock legend? Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's get into the spotlight. The making of Nebraska, Springsteen's quiet revolution. Forget the stadium anthems for a moment. This film dives into the soul-searching creation of Bruce Springsteen's game-changing 1982 album, Nebraska. In a post-walk hard world, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere wisely sidesteps the cradle-to-grave biopic cliché, focusing instead on a specific, transformative period in the boss's career. Directed by Scott Cooper, the movie, starring Jeremy Allen White as Springsteen, chronicles the unexpected decision to scale back from massive hits like Born in the USA to record a sparse, intimate album in a 4-track tape machine in his New Jersey bedroom. The film explores Springsteen's return to his New Jersey roots, grappling with his past through black-and-white flashbacks of a difficult childhood and strained family relationships, all while navigating a burgeoning romance with Faye Romano, played by Odessa Young. These personal struggles, including his fear of mental health issues, fuel the dark, despairing story songs that would define Nebraska. The creative process itself becomes a focal point, with the challenges of capturing the raw, home-recorded ambience of the album without sacrificing its gut-punch authenticity. While comparisons to recent biopics like A Complete Unknown are inevitable, Deliver Me From Nowhere carves its own path by focusing on the artistic tension and the profound internal journey that led to one of Springsteen's most critically acclaimed works. Audiences and critics are buzzing about the film's intimate portrayal of a complex artist. Many are drawn to Jeremy Allen White's nuanced performance and the film's focus on the artistic process, finding hope and relatability in Springsteen's vulnerability. But how did Jeremy Allen White find his own connection to the boss? Stick around as we reveal the surprising tether that helped him embody Bruce Springsteen. Jeremy Allen White's tether to Bruce Springsteen, more than just a role. Jeremy Allen White, the star at the heart of the critically acclaimed film, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, has opened up about the profound connection he forged with Bruce Springsteen during the making of the movie. On the red carpet for the New York Film Festival premiere, White revealed that a deeply personal conversation with Springsteen about experiencing panic attacks was the key to unlocking his portrayal of the boss. Springsteen described a moment where he felt like a voyeur in his own life, an observer utterly detached from his own reality. This feeling of dissociation resonated deeply with White, who admitted to People magazine, "I think I'm always trying to find some presence in my own life, and I worked very hard at it every day." This shared vulnerability, this tether, provided White with the emotional anchor he needed to authentically embody the legendary musician during a tumultuous period of his life. The film itself, which delves into the making of Springsteen's introspective Nebraska album, is further highlighted by a new behind-the-scenes video showing White as Springsteen recording the iconic track, Atlantic City. Fans are eager to see this portrayal, with many hoping, as White expressed, that moviegoers will leave the theater with the same thing people come away from his music, which is hope. But what ignited Bruce Springsteen's passion for music in the first place? Get ready for a revelation about his lifelong musical hero that dates back to 1964. The song that changed Bruce Springsteen forever, a 1964 revelation. Bruce Springsteen's legendary career, marked by anthemic stadium shows and politically charged performances, has always been fueled by a deep-seated passion for rock and roll. But the spark that ignited this lifelong fire can be traced back to a single, transformative moment in 1964. While a recent concert at Anfield saw Springsteen dedicating a significant portion of his show to criticizing the American political landscape and drawing parallels to the protest songs of Bob Dylan, the boss himself points to a different, earlier influence as the true genesis of his musical journey. In a candid reflection, Springsteen revealed that the moment he truly committed to music was hearing the Beatles' "I Wanna Hold Your Hand" on the radio while riding in his mother's car. This wasn't just a catchy tune, it was a revelation. "I immediately demanded that she let me out," Springsteen recalled, describing his urgent dash to a phone booth to call his girlfriend and ask if she'd heard this groundbreaking band. "After that," he declared, "it was nothing but rock, roll, and guitars." This pivotal experience solidified his dedication to the guitar, a stark contrast to an earlier, less successful attempt to learn after seeing Elvis on TV at age 9. The impact of that 1964 encounter with the Beatles remains so profound that Springsteen considers them one of his favorite bands to this day, a testament to the enduring power of that initial spark. Fans are captivated by this origin story, marveling at how a single song could shape the trajectory of one of music's most enduring icons. Now, let's revisit the film that's got everyone talking. We're breaking down the making of Springsteen's Nebraska album and what it means today. Springsteen's Nebraska, a sonic departure from the spotlight. Scott Cooper's new film, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, delves into a pivotal, yet often overlooked, chapter in Bruce Springsteen's storied career. The creation of his stark, introspective 1982 album, Nebraska. While Springsteen is renowned for his electrifying live performances and stadium-filling anthems, this movie pulls back the curtain on his decision to retreat from the massive success of The River, and Born in the USA, to craft a collection of songs recorded on a humble 4-track tape machine in his New Jersey bedroom. The narrative explores Springsteen's personal landscape during this period, including his return to his home state, reflections on a challenging childhood, and a budding relationship with Faye Romano, Odessa Young. These introspective moments, often depicted in haunting black-and-white flashbacks, are intertwined with the genesis of the Nebraska tracks. The film highlights the artistic tension as Springsteen, portrayed by Jeremy Allen White, worked with engineer Mike Batlin, Paul Walter-Hauser, to capture the raw, unvarnished feel of the songs, resisting the urge to overproduce them. It's a stark contrast to the bombast of his arena rock persona, showcasing a vulnerability that would profoundly influence his subsequent work and solidify his reputation as a master storyteller. Critics and fans alike are praising the film for its intimate focus on Springsteen's artistic evolution, with many finding the exploration of the Nebraska sessions to be the most compelling aspect. We've covered the film, the actors' connection, and the musical origins. But what's the verdict on Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere itself? And that's a wrap on today's Shady Spotlight. We dove deep into the making of Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska album with the new film, Deliver Me From Nowhere, explored Jeremy Allen White's powerful connection to the boss, and uncovered the 1964 song that ignited Springsteen's lifelong rock and roll passion. Don't miss out on any of the hottest entertainment news. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below telling us your favorite Springsteen song. Follow us on all socials for even more exclusive content.